Get ready for Friday Night Lights like never before. Join us for the ultimate high school football sports special. Touchdowns, tackles, and triumphs await. This is First and 10. Sponsored by Duran and Cawthorn. Here is George Faust and Karaski Melvin.
Hi, hello, and welcome to the Week 2 edition of First and 10. I'm George Faust. As always, Karaski Melvin by the side.
Tonight, George, let's start in the open-air Crow Dome. Karen Crow welcomed the Barb Buccaneers to said Crow Dome. First quarter, no score. Chance Babineau hits Cameron Cyprian, and he is gone. 7-0 Karen Crow on top. Bucks would have a third down possession, and their QB, Sheldon Gray, taken down by Caden Castile, and that guy who just scored, Cyprian. Then 14-0 Karen Crow first quarter. Mama, there go that man. Cyprian, another catch and TD run. Karen Crow wins 60-14.
Wow, nice night for him. And we head over to Sulphur now, where the Golden Tours taking on Acadiana. A rough first half finds the Tours down 21-0 at this point. And, well, they would get a fumble recovery, looking to get on the board. 4th and 5 here. How about J.D. LaFleur? What a shining spot for this Tours offense. He gets the touchdown there, but that, hey, it was short-lived. On the very next possession, the Wreckin' Rams get down the field in a long sustained drive, make a couple defenders miss. Julian Prejean gets into the end zone. Acadiana rolls in this one, 35-7, your final.
The Lafayette Lions hosted Como at LCA. Lion mascotting. 22-14, Lafayette second quarter. The Lions, some chicanery. Jamian Brown gets a toss in the misdirection, and he goes into the right direction, into the end zone for the touchdown. Next drive, 4th down for Como. Quarterback Jayden Saunier would get out of a tackle and then work his way to a first down for the Spartans later on in that drive. Saunier, he gets swiped. Joseph Wright with the interception. Lafayette wins 35-14.
All right, New Iberia, Sam Houston over in the Bluff. No score, first quarter, Big Sam Ball driving. How about Gavin Stout with the brotherly connection? Hey, hit my brother Ty Stout. Prances into the end zone. Broncos in front, and Broncos go on to get the big win, 41-7 over Nish.
Whew. Well, we got a lot going on, and even more so, Dawson D'Amico joins us now. Sir, where were you tonight?
I was actually in St. Martin Parish, Wolski. I was actually in St. Martin Parish at the Cecilia High, and Bulldogs took on the Southside Sharks. In last year's matchup, the Sharks came up with a 2-point victory. This year, Cecilia wanted their revenge. Let's take a look at some highlights. Cecilia marched down the field on the first drive of the game. Here's junior quarterback Diesel Solari finding a wide-open Markalen Roberts to strike first, giving them the 7-point Bulldog lead. The Sharks said, "We'll call you your 7 and give you another one." This 8-yard run by senior Vernal Joseph. That tied the game 7-7. Cecilia kept on going through with tight end Jonathan Boudreau. Watch this. He takes it to 35 yards to the house. Just look at this athleticism. I'm sorry about my camera kind of got blocked by it was raining, so I had to cover it. But look, 11, he got the score. Cecilia came up with the win, 49-46. We go down to Breaux Bridge High School as the Tioga High Indians went against Breaux Bridge Bulldogs. I showed up just before the half with Tioga being up 28-7. As soon as I got there, though, I think that I was actually the lucky charm for Breaux Bridge. I mean, just come on. As soon as I showed up, the very first play, you see tight end Ethan Combe with a big touchdown to cut down the huge lead. Look at this, all the way down the field. That is a big score to bring it 14-28. Hypolite, their quarterback for Breaux Bridge, he was keeping his team alive to start the second half. The game was within a huge third down conversion. This set up a huge touchdown later on. Watch this. Look at this. Just look at this catch. Oh my goodness. Hypolite then with another score. The Bulldogs scored 21 unanswered to come back, tie the game, but it was just not enough as Tioga added to the score late to get a 34-28 victory.
Woo!
George Ski, I'm sending it back to y'all.
All right. Hey, Dawson, You know, a good craftsman never blames his tools, just saying. All right, how about Notre Dame and St. Martinville? Both teams looking for their first win. How about this? Notre Dame quarterback Jackson Link handing to Joseph Quibido for the touchdown, 7-0. Pios on top. Next Pios possession, this time it's a nice, beautiful pass from Link to Trahan, Jacob Trahan, 35 yards on the touchdown, 13-0 Pios on top. St. Martinville keeping it close. Stephen Blanco, he's their workhorse, powers it into the end zone, 13-7, watch out there. Notre Dame pulls away, though, in the second half. Pio quarterback Jackson Link left the game with a hip injury. Parker Faust came in to finish the game as the Pios get on their winning track with their win number 1, 27-7.
St. Thomas More back in Cougar Stadium for the first time since winning state last season, taking on Alexandria. First quarter, Sam Altman drops back. It was a dime to junior wide receiver Oliver Allen, but his knee hits the ground before entering the end zone. That would set up a Cougar touchdown soon after. 7-zip, Altman showing off his legs. In the second quarter, scrambling through the goal line again, going to come up short. However, STM would punch it in again. Cougars take care of business, 49-21.
All right, Turlington Avoyles from Rebels Field this evening. Avoyles going for it on 4th down, but the Rebels defense up to the task, and they take possession. How about Preston Welsh, the quarterback for the Rebels? Looks left, runs right, hits Jake Ferris for the big gainer. A couple plays later, it's Welsh looking downfield, and he's going to find his, let's just run around the end zone there, the backfield there, and throw it to the, that's Jack Purser for the touchdown. As we look at the final there, Turlings, the Rebels, 45-14 over Avoyles. Coming up on 1st and 10, the home debut of Jacardi Carter, who led the Northside Vikings into a game against Washington Mary.
But before that, we got Band of the Week. Sound up, Karen Crow High.